you talked about Kush having gone westwards, and there are evidences which indicate that Kush's family was in that part of the world. So could you share that with us a little bit?
I'm not sure if everybody knows that Kush was not the son of Sita Mai. According to Valmiki Ramayana, the story is told is available a little differently. जब लक्ष्मण जी जब धोबी ने सवाल उठाया अबाउट सीता जी's कैरेक्टर, तो प्रभु रामचंद्र जी ने उनको लक्ष्मण जी के साथ वाल्मीकि के आश्रम में भेज दिया. And there she gave birth to son Love, and she stayed there for good 12 years. So during this time, she used to go to the river Tamsa. The ashram was on the Tamsa river, so she used to go for bathing to the river. And one day she left Love at the feet of Valmiki Rishi, so that he could, look after him till she returns. So Valmiki ji ne, he was at his feet, and he sitting there, he went into meditation and went into trance. He lost track of time, and when he opened his eyes, he realized the child is missing. So he got panicked. He thought probably the child was taken away by some wild beast or something similar. So he got panicked. तो उन्होंने वहां पे कुशदर्भ आपने सुना है, घास होती है एक तरह की, और यूजुअली उस जमाने में जमीन पे बिछा के उस पे मृगचिन्ह डाल के sages used to sit for meditation. Idea was to isolate you from the earth, so your energy that you build up, you don't short circuit into the earth. तो वो पाँव में भी लकड़े की खड़ाव पहनते थे. तो when he got up and when he saw using Kushadar, he realized something has happened, and when Sita Mai comes back, she will ask what happened to my child. So with his Sanjeevani Vidya, he brought life to this Kushadar, and उसमें से ये इनका जन्म हुआ. So Kusha was born like this. This is the Valmiki Ramayana.